Hello, my audience. I'm a little winded because I've been sick for a few days, so I'm feeling better now, and so I'm trying to remember what movie I was going to talk about. So my processing thinking is a little slow right now, sluggish. I'm feeling mentally was thinking out loud. So just try to be patient, okay? So I kind of forget what movie I was going to talk about. I know I crossed off my checklist before recording. I forget what it was called. Oh yeah, The Flash. The one with Ezra Miller. Two Ezra Millers. Flash. I give this 3 out of 10 or 2. You know, I don't want to give it a 3 out of 10 because that's too generous. I give it a 2 out of 10 for mediocre. For a movie, comic book movie. I give it a 2 out of 10 because well, this has it has like good ideas, elements here and there, like with Michael Cavill, like how it brings back Michael Keaton's Batman, and the multiverse plot thread with worlds colliding, and however, it just feels like it doesn't know how to make sense of its own world logic. And there's no... I feel like the movie doesn't know how to make sense of its own logic world building within this movie. It doesn't know how to stay committed to its logic or builds upon its build around its rules of logic. It doesn't feel like it knows what it's doing, so it's just trying its best to. So this feels like a really, really, really shitty CGI Flash movie because the CGI stands out like a sore thumb. And let's be honest, the Flash costume on season 1 of The Flash was a better costume portrayal of the costume, more comic book accurate, more realistic take on the Flash from season 1 than what Ezra Miller got from the Flash costume in this movie, because his costume is the worst. Kind of funny how he's the worst person that has played Barry Allen's Flash.
Much better, Alan. Looks so much better out there.
So that's why I think of Flash's costume in the movie. It's not good. Doesn't look very comic accurate. It doesn't look very realistic take on the Flash costume, like season 1 of the Flash was trying to go for. But then lean more into the comic book look of the source material more as the season went on, was to show the Flash. And yeah, this could occur to me. This is the first big budget Flash movie, and he has like one of the worst looking comic book accurate patrol costumes ever. And he's played one of the worst people that were... Whoever... You know, I just gotta say, I don't like Ezra Miller as the Flash unless he's being directed by Zack Snyder in the Justice League Snyderverse. I don't like Ezra Miller unless he's being directed by Zack Snyder, specifically. I didn't like him in the Suicide Squad movie. I mean, he wasn't bad. He just didn't say that much. He just said one line. 2016 Suicide Squad movie. He didn't really sold me there. And he didn't really, he kind of sold me more when he wasn't saying anything, when he was being directed by Zack Snyder in the Batman v Superman than in the Suicide Squad movie from 2016. And he was a better Flash in the 2021 Justice League movie directed by Zack Snyder that's around 4 hours long. However, I don't think I don't think Ezra Miller's necessarily a talented actor. I think he's been given a lucky break with talented filmmakers here and there. But I don't think he's that very a talented actor. Like he's not like a great actor like Christian Bale is. I mean, sure, he wasn't that great as Batman. That I can live with, but he was great in all of the stuff he was in. The point is, I just think Ezra Miller feels like a David Superman with the new James Gunn movie. He feels like a replaceable cast to replace the main role. Like this feels like anyone could. This feels like anyone should play this except for Ezra Miller, because I don't know why, but it feels like they don't know how to make Ezra Miller a likable or competent Flash, or likable. Or relatable. Yeah, I get more of that at the end when he says goodbye to his mother, but the rest of it is kind of obnoxious of a movie to watch and painfully slow at times. And also, Ezra Miller makes these weird faces when he, like, makes it look like he's stuttering or about to have a seizure. He makes these weird faces when he acts and emotes. It is strange, and somebody should tell him not to do that shit. But nobody told him not to do it, like not to make these strange faces in the movie, a comic book movie. Like, he makes these strange, over-exaggerated expressions all constantly in The Flash, and it's not funny, it's not cute, it's just obnoxious and cringe. And it sucks. And, honestly, the younger Barry is more likable than the older Barry that we follow throughout the main plot of the movie. Because, ironically, the younger Barry saves the day in the end by saving our Barry from the main story. That's been the main Barry that's both played by Ezra Miller. And Michael Keaton Batman gets killed off through shock value. And the reshoots don't really look polished when they killed him off. It looks like a green screen attempt. It looks like Batman's a lot older in the reshoots than he was in the earlier shoots that they used mixed in with this movie. I found that killing off Batman was a reshot ending of the movie. And that explains why Batman looks a lot older in the reshot when he gets killed off several times, and why the CGI doesn't look as good. As a different kind of crap than the rest of the movie of CGI is a different kind of crap. Like a whole worse level CGI that looks unfinished than what you normally used to see in the movie. So it's just frosting on top of stupid. This is stupid, you know, this movie was stupid. Like, I think we can all agree, like, it's a 5-year-old flashing his cheeks to an audience could be cute or funny and naive and stupid. But when a grown man does this, is this considered stupid? That's what The Flash is. He's a grown man that's a stupid asshole. This is a stupid movie. I really regret watching this movie. Filled with deep regrets of watching this movie more than once. And I seen this movie twice because I had to process whatever my brain fried. What fried my brain in the first time. And that's why I give The Flash a 2 out of 10. Goodbye, subscribe, like this video, please.